I think we got a little situation. Yeah. I'm trying to be calm, but I can't pretend. No. $1 million bills won't fit me. There's no circulation as fine as you. No bigger thrill than what you do to me. Say, yes please, what you need. Oh, I love it when you take me on your ride. And I love it when you get down low. I love it when we spend those summer nights. So can we do it again, do it again, do it again, yeah. Yo, this is love without complication. Hey, 'cause you and I flow like a summer breeze. Ooh, hope you don't mind, let's kill the conversation. Yeah, I gotta go back and still so much to see. Yeah, $1 million bills won't fit me. There's no circulation as fine as you. No bigger thrill than what you do to me. Say, yes please, what you need. Oh, I love it when you take me on your ride. And I love it when you get down low. You get down low. I love it when we spend those summer nights.
Come what I look what I done. The mile run in my stride ride. I think what I's funds, killer rhymes run up on the
Yo, welcome back to the bowl.
To the bowl, baby.
To a new year, baby. New bowl.
2025. Feels good to be back with the girls. I was welcomed with some lovely hugs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It just made me feel warm.
Oh, Jackie. I'm getting you a hug. Oh,
She doesn't want your pity hug.
Record. I got your hug.
She's like, God damn it.
On record, Jackie's done. She's pissed. She's walking
my last ball
out.
ever.
Yeah.
No.
Come on to Jackie.
You're supposed to get 7 hugs a day.
Yeah.
What? That's a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like
does that
your
even mean
happiness,
you're
like for your
Like for
overall
your for your overall happiness. And I think that's so true. Like there's nothing better than a good hug. It really makes you feel so nice.
When you like hit someone else's chest and you guys
Ooh.
are
Just like holding each other.
this is like when like you hug someone taller. Like when I hug Maddie, like I like just put my head in her shoulder and it's like,
Yeah, our hugs are good.
especially, you know, like if you don't have like
Guys, I don't
like
like
partner
a
in your
hug.
life, it's nice.
Also, you're supposed to hold the hug long. Didn't we talk about this and like people got up and hugged or something? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I think we did. I think we did.
Penguins fucking.
Oh,
yeah.
that too. A lot of penis
Which
talk.
they do that. They like hug you and then they just like rape you.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like dolphins.
Sorry, that's
like
not
dolphins.
funny, but like dolphins.
Dolphins do that too?
And I was like, anyways, so that's what you're thinking of. I don't know how you got that mixed up.
No. I think Maddie's right because I remember me and Caroline got up and hugged.
Well, you're supposed to hug for as long as like you assume the other person wants to
right, because we were like, you release.
Oh, maybe I wasn't here.
When
Are
you
you guys-
feel like the other person
We haven't had a
releases.
full bowl in like
Yeah.
so long.
Maybe it wasn't here and you guys want to. Are you guys like avoiding hugging me? What's the fucking deal?
You smell.
We can't.
Yeah, basically.
Actually,
Talked
I
about
smell,
it.
but we can't get the read on when you're gonna let go of the hug. So everyone's like, "Oh, can't get your read on that."
Yeah. Do you guys do that where you don't let go before until the other person does?
I feel like I will let go first.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think overdoing a hug is a little.
I'm probably more.
It depends on who I'm hugging too. Like sometimes if I'm hugging a good friend, like I'll get in there and
How
be
do you
like,
guys get out of it when you're hugging someone? Little fucking
like
fucking balls.
Yeah.
I always do like a couple
I
pats
was
on
about
the
to say,
back.
are you a tap? Like my mom's a big tapper, and I always am like, stop tapping me, or like a nice rub, you know.
No, you know what's worse is so like I have these roommates and it's like this gay couple who's I think like they want to say like they're in like their 50s and one is younger than that 40s and one is from Germany. He's like the cutest.
You have
These are your
40-year-old
roommates?
Not sorry neighbors.
I was literally
like you have
I
40-year-old
was gonna
German.
let you go along with it, and then I was like, it can't be right.
It's one thing that you live with your brother. It's another thing that you also live with your brother and 40-year-old German.
Yeah, and share an iCloud.
Wow.
Sorry, continue.
Probably like think like I'm living some
40-year-old
I
roommates.
used to live with 40-year-old French man, 35-year-old what's her name?
Oh.
Whatever. She was not French, but she was like Eastern European. Then a 60-year-old Colombian man.
Wow.
We're gonna stop what I was talking about.
Oh wait,
No, because that is
Wait,
That was for the first. So when I first moved here,
Yeah.
is
basically
it like a like a
You just rented a room?
yeah.
No, it was just an Airbnb.
Hostel
No,
Plus.
was it an Airbnb? No, I just like sublet.
Yeah.
I was like,
And like when you
but the girl was running an Airbnb, so there were like also other random people there.
Yeah.
It was only 6 months.
So did you have to like interact with these people a lot?
Yeah, well, they were all such heavy alcoholics. And so this was like,
You're like, I'll indulge.
every time I would come home, they'd be like, hey, and then like this was during my senior year of college. I had to move to New York.
Yeah.
And I went to school in LA, and so then like all my friends were like partying back home.
Like,
And you're like,
I'm
party,
a 16-year-old club.
Wait, that's
Who's
so
had
funny.
whatever, guys. I don't
17
even-
Modelos.
I don't even miss you guys.
So you got I'm like, you guys still in touch or?
No.
Damn.
Denise is her name. Sometimes Denise and I talk.
Shout out
But
Denise.
She's kind of like,
So like, how was that? Did that like?
it was actually so fun. Like
I
Denise
feel-
would cook
yeah.
for me.
Oh, that's nice.
The French man was like, we didn't really fuck with each other. The Colombian man would like make me coffee. He was
Love that.
so sweet. Oh my god.
like
they
once
were-
in
Was
a
it big
lifetime.
enough where like you felt like you could get away from them?
No.
Mm.
It was pretty small.
That is so interesting.
What's it like so fun? Like that's probably like, that was like your first 6 months in the city.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was a good
It was like you're
ease into it.
welcoming.
Yeah, exactly. It was
Yeah.
kind of like good distraction because I was like,
I feel like honestly that's kind of like such a good conversation starter too. Like when you're at the bar.
Oh,
like, it's,
yeah.
like, a fun way to make friends. Like,
yeah, be like,
Like, this is my roommate.
You're like, sorry, you meet like a cute boy at the bar. You're like, yeah, you can't come back to my apartment.
Listen to this.
Do you want to meet Denise?
I didn't even consider
Jacquard?
bringing the boy back. Yeah.
unless you want to fight Denise,
Yeah.
you're not coming home
Denise
with me tonight.
literally, oh my god, but also oh my god, I forgot about this. She like would actually have the loudest sex I've ever heard. She was like,
What?
she was getting it, and she would have like some sort of whip.
Oh
No,
my god,
I would just
Denise.
hear.
Wait, was it like the same partner every time, or was it
No, she had a rotation of 3 different guys.
Oh, she had a roster.
Then yeah, she had a roster, and like
one like
for
the
all
whip?
she would always
Yeah,
come
that's
in and
what
be
I said.
like, "Hey, did you hear any of that?" I'd be like, "Yeah, dude, I heard all of it, like the whole night. It was crazy.
She's a dominatrix.
She's a full dominatrix."
Denise the
yeah.
dom.
Like literally,
Love that.
you hear that stuff like no judgment, but like like how am I just not supposed to like now I'm gonna think of Denise or whatever? And every time I'm gonna picture like,
Yes, right.
Yeah, you really have to.
but like genuinely when people tell you stuff, they're like I feel like we're all like pretty non-judgmental people, but like how do you expect me not to think of it?
No, I just can't imagine
No, I know.
doing that knowing that like people can hear you.
Hear it,
Like
yeah.
I can't even have like regular sex with like
I
knowing
know.
that there's people in like the room next to me
She
because I'm like
was-
they're
Talk
gonna hear
about-
everything.
Talk about like ultimate self-esteem, self-confidence. She's literally like on the top of the world. She doesn't care.
She's about like she's a dominatrix.
Yeah, she's like,
Like, fuck. But she would have like an amnesia. every
Jackie,
time.
get in here.
like,
She always
please.
have like a tie. It would be like this really wrinkled tie that I would imagine she used as like bondage. She would have that like hanging dry.
Oh my god.
And I was like,
Sounds scary in there. Was it
kinky.
like were there red?
Denise, what's this one for?
Was it like dark in that apartment and like
Red
weird-
room.
it was like it was lovely. Like she had
cute?
plants. It
Oh.
was like beautiful. But
Good
then
plan.
just at
Denise
night,
comes out-
it
yeah.
would turn into like her little sex dungeon.
I love that. Good for
During the
her.
day.
I was working late a lot and like doing classes late, so like I missed like she would try and really get her sessions in like
Yeah.
while I was gone, but
That's nice.
Sessions.
she wouldn't always
Crazy.
make that. Anyways, wait, what were you saying?
Oh.
Oh yeah, your 40-year-old
Your
German
neighbors.
neighbor.
But I forgot where I was going with it.
Sorry.
Oh, no, that was way more interesting than whatever bullshit I was about to spew. So
I'm sorry, I can't remember where you're going with it.
We're just
either.
talking
Like,
about
come back.
honestly.
Yeah.
Peak funniest part of it was that you said roommate.
Yeah,
Like, so
gotta laugh.
banger story for
That'd be
me.
so weird. I was like, that'd be
Guys, that's
so
actually
weird.
one of my like New Year's resolutions too. Is like when I'm in a conversation and sometimes also new resolution. I've been learning new vocab words, so I learned this word.
Me
prattle.
too.
Yes.
Are you doing that in the new year?
Yes, like
Me
I'm just like
too.
trying to like pick up more words to like prattle. I learned. My dad also. I'm like telling my dad all these words and like using them every day. But I didn't want to just come out here and start using them and people be like, "She's a high vocab," because that's not authentic. But my dad's like, "These are all SAT words," and I'm like, "Dude, I didn't."
What can you use prattle in a sentence?
So like I frequently prattle because I often tell like
That doesn't give us any context.
Could literally
Mean anything. Okay, I'll use it. I prattle.
Yeah.
Now guess what it means. Like what? I was really thinking like some.
Just to give you guys a little education,
Yeah.
prattle.
This is what it means.
Prattle sounds like something like.
a word, but I'll use it in action.
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
Action.
I kind of want to like guess what it means beforehand.
Okay, you want to guess before? Okay, and then I'll think of a
Prattle honestly sounds like something Denise would do. It sounds like some kind of
Like a-
kinky
like,
bondage
yeah.
thing.
I
Like,
think
I got
Me,
prattled.
it's like dilly-dallying almost.
I
Yeah.
think it
Oh,
has
I
to
like
do with
that.
like rambling or like forgetting what you're saying.
That's what it is.
Okay.
It's basically
Oh, shit,
it's
dog.
rambling about like insignificant things for like a elongated period of time, which is like I'm very self-aware I do that. Like if I like get really into detail about a story or like something like that, like I'll prattle. And
It's literally rambling.
Right.
but it sounds cooler.
I gotta stop prattling these days.
Yeah,
I
me
like
So
that.
Less prattling 2025.
That's prattling, but also just acknowledging the prattle.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Accepting
like,
that-
sorry guys, was I prattling?
Yeah, or
Was I
just
prattling again?
like you're like mid thought, like you know, and you could like tell like you're not captivating on it. You're like, you know what? I
Yeah,
prattle.
yeah.
That's on me.
I prattle too
Recognize
hard.
it.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at you. To give an example, I prattle.
prattle.
a lot.
I prattle every day. Oh,
Like-
okay.
Anything else? Wait, that's so funny that you're doing that though, because I downloaded a vocab app too. Like this is a
Oh,
word.
this is another word that. Oh yeah, you say yours.
I like mine speaks to me.
Oh.
Interstice.
Wait,
Interstice.
which app do you have?
Interstis.
There's a small gap between things.
Oh.
It's like no
There's
one.
an interstis.
Do you have like this
between our-
vocabulary one?
No, mine's tan.
But like,
But
why
you
say
Oh yeah, it is.
Whoa, whoa.
Wait, okay, I got this one. Yes, yeah, I have that exact one.
to pay for that?
No. And so there's this other word on it that I think is very relevant to January, and it's teetalism. So if you practice teetalism,
Let's hear the deaf.
you're practicing.
We all
not
tickle
drinking. So if you're practicing teetalism, like you're not drinking at all. So I feel like a lot of people are doing that, like dry
January.
So like that was a word that like I like flagged, and I was like, I'm gonna memorize this one.
Wait,
because
that's so funny that you're both doing
throw
that.
that into
Does it have
common.
the same word of the day?
I don't even know if it's
Mine like fucking spams me with words.
same.
To me, it's like, why say intridsalism when you could just say gap?
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's just so much
On
easier.
record,
Some-
that was
I think
not.
It
at
really
all the-
depends on the word because like if a word I have to like think of how to pronounce, then like I skip through it. Or if a word that's like not something that I think I can.
You would say like your everyday vote, like
Yeah.
something that if you
Like, that's why
looked it
hit
out,
and
people would be
miss.
like, "What the
Yeah.
fuck?"
So far, I have the three I got memorized are altruistic, prattle, and teetalism.
I
Love that.
prattle.
Altruistic.
Prattle.
Altruistic, that's another goal of.
Is that like someone that like is in tune with like energy?
It's like is when you do something good without expecting anything.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So like we all want to be. The goal is always to be altruistic, but sometimes you know you have a little ulterior motive, which happens.
One of my favorite words was oenophile, which means a person who loves and enjoys wine.
Oh.
Yes,
Like, I'm such an oenophile, or like I
How
don't
do
know,
you
like
spell that?
imagine you're just
O-N.
OENOPHILE.
See, I saw that when I skipped it because I couldn't pronounce it.
Well, you can have it speak to you.
You can have it speak to you.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And I also got another app for the new year. But I got this one before I left for Europe. So that was like early December. So I've been doing it for a little while now. It's called Impulse, and it's supposed to like make your brain sharper. You like do these games every day, except the games are just like memorizing things, and like it's like matching, and then it's like okay, like I'll show you like 3 colors of like 3 different diamonds on your screen, and there's like 5 blue diamonds, 5 pink, and like 8 red, and you have to like count quickly, and you're like timed, and you have to like see how many you can get. But like I think it's a waste of money, but I spent $25 on it. So
you
like,
spent $25 on a concussion test. That's what it sounds like. That's literally what it sounds like.
like so every day I wake up and mom's like,
That's
"You playing your brain
hilarious.
games today?" Because like my whole
It
family.
is good for your brain.
Does it? Yeah.
Since we all share the same iCloud, you know, everyone sees
Oh, now
everything.
everyone's
It
practicing.
just continues to be like
Yeah.
that.
Holy. It's like a
Killing me.
competition.
Yeah.
Well, Kelly had some difficulties in Spain too with her sister. I think I was gonna touch on it in the last
I don't know if
Fishbowl. Basically,
I'm gonna try and not prattle on this story.
Okay.
So basically, my family, we're big Disney people.
Yeah.
We're Disney Vacation Club members. Like,
Oh.
so we've been going like once a year for like every year since I can like remember.
Disney Vacation Club that is just going to
It's just
Disney.
Disney,
that's
but it's like basically when you're younger, like like my parents put down like a $10,000 deposit. So now we get like all these like free points all the time.
Oh,
So like
shit.
when we go to Disney, we don't usually pay for the hotel, but you still pay for the parks.
Got it.
So it's kind of like that. And like my grandparents were down there, so it just like made a lot of sense. So we're still
Wait, I thought this is the Aaron story.
Yes.
Oh,
so
it starts with
Erin,
Disney.
right? So my twin sister Erin, last time we were in Disney, so this is last 2022. She's like, "Can we not do any more Disney trips?" She's
Oh.
like, "We are like in our 20s, and she's like, it's not that I'm not appreciative, but like, can we span out? Can we try something else? And my brother was going abroad, so they're like, you know what, that'll be the perfect opportunity. Like, we'll do we'll go to Europe. Like, we'll do like a trip. So like, this is the first time my whole family's traveling together outside of the country.
Your first time out of the country too?
No, I've been out of the country, but just with my sister. So we're, we have a layover in Lisbon. So we're flying out of JFK, hitting Lisbon, then we're going to Seville, Spain. We're boarding onto the plane. My dad's like, everyone give me your passports. Erin, she speaks her mind. And she's like, I'm not giving you my passport. Like, I'm 23 years old. Like, I'm not.
Famous last words.
I'm not giving you my passport. We get on the train. We fly to Lisbon. We get up to the line of customs. Erin's like to my dad, can I have my passport? And he's like, I don't have your passport.
Oh, like literally I could feel the blood
And
pressure
we're
rising.
literally like, my mom and my sister already are over customs. So now it's just me, my dad, and my sister on this side of customs. So my dad is like in the middle, like he already handed the guy his passport, and the guy's like, you have to get on the other side of the border, like get on the other side of the border to my dad. So no, he's over there. I'm with my Erin, and I'm like, holy shit, like what do we do? So everyone's like checking their bags quickly. It's not there. So we run off of the customs line. Our flight's at 7:15. It's like 6 a.m. at this point. So like, we also were supposed to sleep on the plane and didn't because we were just like hype.
So high, yeah.
And like, when you're with your sisters, like on a plane, you just like go crazy. Get stupid. And so we run over, we like sprint this guy. We find one of the airport workers. He's like, you need to go find the police station. Take 10. Everyone in here also speaks Portuguese. Like, there is no English. It's all like barely broken English. Like, you can't even pick up Portuguese like Spanish. So it's just like really frustrating and confusing. And he's like, run 10 steps straight, take a left, 20 feet straight, take a right, another left, 30 feet, it's right there. And we're like, what the fuck? So I'm like, we don't have time. Like, just run. Just start running. Like, we'll find that police station, whatever. We'll ask more people along the way. We get lost, obviously, but we ended up finding it. And at this point now it's like 6:40. So we still have like 30 minutes. And we're like, maybe we can make it. So we contact the police people. They're like, let's check the airplane. They're like, we always find it, like, no way you got here onto the plane. Like, it has to be on the plane. Like, it's not in the terminal. Like, okay, lit. So like, we sit down, wait. Our parents are like waiting, whatever. We're like, we all have to like get the Wi-Fi on our phone. Like, we don't have service because we weren't supposed to be in Lisbon, so we don't have service. So the police come back. They're like, we can't find it. And they're like, we're like, what? And they're like, no, like, we only found someone else's passport. Like, we can't find
Oh my god, not even hers.
Someone else's.
Like found yours, psych.
crazy.
So
Actually,
now
Rebecca's.
she has to go into airport security. I have to get escorted across customs. She's not allowed to come into Lisbon. So she gets sent into this airport, like 4 walls. She said, like, in there, it's like, it was like, she said, like, it was like I think she think it was like a group, but it was like 5 or 6 just like 40-year-old like black men speaking Portuguese, just like. So she like literally has like no idea who's like what's going on around her. Can't even hear, like, she's assuming it's airport security, but like, she doesn't know. So now I'm crossing customs. The police woman's like, we're gonna try and get in touch with the embassy, but it's a Sunday. So like, the only time they've ever got in touch with the embassy was the Japanese embassy, and like, they don't really think it's gonna work. Whatever.
The
So
Japanese are like, how can we help?
no, I'm just like walking around baggage claim for like literally 3 hours, and like, they end up booking a flight for me to go to Seville, and they end up booking a flight for my sister to go back to the United States. She had to go back to the United States, and so
You should go to Philly.
she had to go.
Which I think is even funnier. They're like, you can't go back to New York. Go back to Philly.
They send her back to Philly, and then like on her way.
Philly, though?
I don't know. I think it was just like the flight that like they had, like they paid for all of it, which was really nice. But like, she literally all of a sudden like walks out of the airport and like has 2 policemen with her, gets put into like a car and gets like escorted with the sirens going on as like I think she said like Katy
would
Perry
freak
Dark
out.
Horse is like playing, and she's like she is also one of those people that has like such bad secondhand embarrassment. So like, this is like her worst nightmare. Like, if it was me, I'd probably be laughing at this, like, be like,
How'd she get back into the U.S.?
She had to like get questioned at customs. And now she'll probably like get questioned forever. But then she got dropped off in Philly, ended up like staying, getting an expedited passport, and then flying out to Paris like the next
literally
days
crazy.
later and meeting us.
They never found it.
They never found it. We
Do you
think
think
the
someone
old
took it?
Yeah, I feel like the old woman in front of us like maybe picked it up by accident, or
But, like, why would someone not give someone the
but it's so ironic because when we got off the plane, you go into a shuttle, and my dad was like, shit, like, I left my AirPods up on the plane, and I ran onto the plane, got his AirPods out of the seat, which was right next to my sister's, and I didn't see her passport or anything.
Whoever took it and didn't report it, that's
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I mean, we're just like making all these jokes, like, you know, like now she's like a fugitive. And, like, you know, it's like now it's like the family bit, and like of course Christmas is around the corner, so like, she's getting
that's the-
roasted.
Like,
and,
especially when it's like your whole family, like your
Yeah.
first trip. I have two similar stories, but I'll try to make them quick. First one, I lost my passport in the suite in Swiss airport.
Ooh.
Awful. Left
Get
it
your
on like
spell
a
out.
left it on like a tram that goes in between the terminals. And then like as we're we're standing at the gate and I'm like crying, all of a sudden we hear like, Gia Mariano, your passport has been found.
Oh,
Me and my mom like, yes.
that's crazy.
Sprinting.
when
And
was that?
that was probably like 2018 or 19 maybe. And then I went to Fiji in like 2018, and my dog chewed my passport, and they
that's
almost didn't let me into the country. And same thing, they took me into like a room, no windows, just one big man. And I was like 15 or 16 at the time, and he was like, in Fiji, like, we don't accept this. Like, this is not okay. This is not like a form of identification, whatever. And then on my like form, I didn't know like the exact address of where I was staying, so I left it blank. So he was like, you don't even know where you're going, like all this stuff. I'm just crying my eyes out. And I was like, if you just let me like get my counselor. He didn't understand that I was like with a group. I was like, I'm not here by myself. Like I'm meeting people here. Well, technically I was by myself, but I was meeting people
is
at baggage claim. So yeah, I feel your sister's pain.
Yeah,
Big
that's
time. It's the worst feeling ever.
my dad was like, next year for Christmas, everyone's getting like the passport
yeah.
chains.
Yeah,
He's
now
He's like,
literally
we're going
check-
back to Disney.
every 10 seconds. Yeah,
like-
then you don't have to worry about the passports.
He's like, I paid that 10K deposit.
He's like,
fucking
this is why we stay in Epcot. Like, this is why we.
Yeah, you want to go to Italy? Fine. Let's go around the world.
Oh my god, and that feeling after you're like, I'm 23.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Like she's the one in my family too. Like I feel like everyone's family has this, but like she's like this thing. Like she'll like call like the spade. Like so she always is the one like kind of like stating like the obvious.
Yeah,
facts.
yeah.
And meanwhile, like I'm like take my passport. Like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And it's like it just comes.
No,
around.
if my mom's like, give me your passport, I'm like, take it, please.
Yeah.
I check my bag like literally
Especially
every
around
time.
my family, like I am not in charge of keeping myself alive. I do that all the time by myself.
Yeah.
I'm not at
Yeah.
all considering keeping myself alive, having any responsibilities.
This also kind of reminds me because this has been on my mind too, like the Blake Lively Justin Baldoni. You know how she
tea.
made that comment about like, well, just take my social security card
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
give you my
yeah.
passport
Yeah,
or whatever. But like, it just reminded me of that whole situation. That situation is insane.
Crazy.
I still can't fully get a grasp on what is what and what is true and what's not true. I think both of these like suing like lawsuits, whatever, they're both like not proven fact. So that's what's hard.
Oh,
It's like,
really?
yeah, like they
like
haven't
he
been
said,
brought
she
to
said?
court yet. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is just basically like, here's evidence, but like their evidence is like text messages, which can get super skewed. So then Justin Baldoni's side like came in and was like, no, like these text messages were taken out of context. Like some emojis were removed, some wording was removed, so that when his PR team was texting about the smear campaign and how it was working on all this stuff, it actually was supposed to be like portrayed as like sarcastic, and they were being like sarcastic, like, oh, it was all us, like we're doing such a good job. And you could tell that with like the verbiage and the emojis that they used and stuff.
Yeah.
But in Blake Lively's evidence, like it's skewed, so it's hard to tell like what's real, what's not.
It's definitely hard with text messages because like you can't. It's like not someone saying it, so you can't hear the inflection or how they're
exactly.
doing it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's just
And
like
I don't know if Justin Baldoni has like counter anything about like the sexual like uncomfortableness of like the set and stuff, like the way that Blake was saying that like he made like her feel super uncomfortable, like told her that she should be like naked for the birthing scene and like would kiss her for too long and stuff.
that's
Like
crazy.
if I'm not mistaken, I'm like pretty sure his countersuit like doesn't have anything to do
Address
with
that?
that. It's more towards like the smear campaign.
Or it's about like is that what is the smear campaign like about the movie and how like he was not a part of it at all? Like that's what I heard. His main argument was like, I wasn't a part of this movie at all. Like he couldn't edit it or she edited
Yes,
it
so that
all.
was like one of the big reasons was like Blake kind of used her power to override Justin Baldoni as director, and they did like 2 screenings with like people, and people liked Justin Baldoni's cut more, but she like went over his authority and got her cut approved, and then like wanted Justin Baldoni's like, or some sort, or whatever production company was involved. She wanted some sort of like accolade or like something that you receive when you are a producer or
you're, like, a
director
part
or
of
something.
it.
It's like this big prestigious thing. And in an email, like they're like, we want to nominate Blake Lively for this, but like with distress, like with duress, like this is kind of like we've been pressured to like put this out there.
It's kind of all like.
So I do hate, like I hate that for directors and production people, like, you know, stay in your lane when it comes to like your job, but also if Justin Baldoni was doing all this stuff that Blake Lively said that he was, like, I would want to override the movie too and get him the fuck out of there too. You know, if he's being like a fucking creep, being annoying, making her feel super uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Then yeah. So I don't know.
I just think the whole thing is just like so wildly immature. Like I'm like so confused why like adults are literally acting this way on this like public platform like this. Like, but I don't even know who's right or whatever. And like I was like, oh my god, Justin Baldoni's horrible. And then I'm like, oh my god, Blake Lively sucks. And I'm like, oh my god, wait, F Justin Baldoni. And I'm like,
I don't know.
I'm like, this is
that's
so
why
embarrassing.
I'm curious to see where this goes like legally.
Yeah.
Because like right now it's all kind of just like like he said, she said.
Kind of reminds me of it's not at all the same, but the whole like remember like the whole Johnny Depp and
well, that's the whole thing, and apparently it's the same team. Justin Baldoni hired the same PR crisis team that Johnny Depp did with the Amber Heard trial.
It wasn't it the same Menendez too? Wasn't it the Menendez lawyer?
Oh, I don't know.
this is like life's just not
but
real.
I think it does open people's eyes to how easy it is, especially if you're a woman in the industry, to have your entire career thrown into the garbage in 1 second because of PR and because of slimy moves that people can make under the leaves. You know, like it's crazy. The screenshots. I mean, and again, I don't know if this is true or not, but in these screenshots, Justin Baldoni screenshots a tweet that says a thread of why Hailey Bieber is the biggest bitch in Hollywood, and he screenshots it, sends it to his PR people, and is like, this is exactly like what we should be doing, like small, like intricate infiltrations on social media, so like, it doesn't seem like it's, you know, constructed. It seems like it's just a natural.
A lot of motives behind a lot of things.
Yeah.
Also,
So,
like Ryan Reynolds like mentioned something on like Deadpool. I'm like, really, Ryan? Don't gotta get involved.
It's I don't really know.
For Colleen Hoover.
It's just like, don't work with Colleen Hoover. She sucks.
Oh, she does.
Does she?
No, I don't know what she's like in real life, and I don't really. She's had some controversial.
Gia's take it on it is, you know, this entire thing. It's just
I kind of also can't gauge what side you're on. Like every sentence you say, I'm like, wait.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm trying not to pick a side because, if anything, I'm on Blake Lively's side because you know, I'm always going to be on the woman's side, no matter like. Just before the evidence is revealed, like I would like to say that I'm always gonna like help you pick a woman, especially if she's saying that she's had these things happen to her on set. Like that's awful. But like it as a as like for having a small part of production side, directing side, whatever. Like I would hate to direct a full movie and then have a powerful person come over my head and do that to me. But I'm not on any side. I'm on the side of Colleen Hoover needs to just go away. Her books suck and she sucks.
yeah.
I've never read one.
I got into them. I did that like the summer, like when they were at peak. But now I'm just like genuinely feel like too old for them. Like they're all like,
her writing is so bad. It's
like 18 too.
Yeah.
I'm just like I don't like. I feel like when I read about like high schoolers like romantic.
I know.
I feel like a pervert. I'm like
I want to like
perv.
picture this.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that she's writing about that. I love it.
I didn't even think
and like the character writes to Ellen DeGeneres like in the book.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, I forgot about.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
That was taken out of the movie, right?
Yeah. It was shown like super briefly, like in her diary, like it said like "Dear Ellen," but
if I grew up with the last name DeGeneres, like. Or like anyone I know, like that would have been like nickname central.
Degenerate
and degenerous.
Yeah,
that's
like
so true.
Like that is such like like that's.
I feel like my last name Nichols. Like nobody's really done anything fun with it, and there's like a lot of room to do fun.
Papa Nichols.
Saint Nicholas.
Papa Nichols.
You know Papa Nichols?
No.
Fives.
Who's that?
From Drake and Josh.
Well, that's in your bio too.
USA,
Yeah,
USA,
makes sense.
USA.
My sister said like the pickup line, like you might be a nickels, but you're a dime to me.
Yeah,
Oh, I like that.
Said that to me.
If you're listening and
Yeah,
you
if
want
you're
to take
listening.
skinny legs out, that's how you win her.
Yeah,
That's how
that'll
you
get
win
her.
Don't compliment. Don't tell her
Don't
she's
tell
obese
me
size.
shit about my
No.
legs.
Yeah.
She a dime today.
Because you're a dime to me.
Damn.
Before we get into the bold questions, I also just want to say that Nikki Glaser killed it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's such a
Yeah.
badass.
She literally killed it.
Standing O for Nikki
She's
Glaser.
so fucking hot.
yeah.
and kills it.
Wait,
Like,
so much.
Is that a usual thing for the host to change outfits every single hostess?
I was wondering that too.
Because
think
I was
she
like,
just did that.
eat after eat
Eat
after
after
eat.
eat,
Like,
yeah.
oh, every single
Reminds
look
me
just
of,
got
like,
better.
Ariana on Love Island. Like,
Yeah.
outfit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Girl.
She really. I think also people had really high hopes for her,
Yeah.
She
and
did
she
'em.
just knocked it out. of the
She
park.
went into it confident. Like every interview before, she's like, I just wanted to be lighthearted. And
Yeah.
Yes, and it literally was like every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
one of her roasts like hit, but not hard. Where it was like,
like
and,
uncomfortable.
like the people, like some of the people like that were getting like, I was like, dude, come on, like that is
Yeah.
like couldn't happen. Like,
yeah.
like some
So
people were like, I
funny.
feel bad for Stanley Tucci. I'm like, that she was saying that his cologne was like salmon. Like, obviously his cologne's not salmon.
It
like,
could it could have
been
been
worse.
way worse. I think she did the perfect job of like, because I feel like people have been like, oh, you can't be funny without like, you have to be woke now. Like you can't be funny
Yeah.
anymore. I think she like totally proved
yeah.
everyone
Where was
wrong.
she found? Didn't she have like a kind of like interesting
She's literally been
backstory?
a comedian for 22 years.
Oh,
but
she
she did the
just-
Tom Brady roast, and then like everyone.
That's how she like
discovered
blew
her.
up. Yeah.
But she was like really famous before that. She hosted a lot of like TV shows.
She came on
and,
Kelly's old show On the Other Line, which was so awesome, and she's been on KOC
Yeah,
radio
yeah,
a million
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
But I think when
So
she did
nice.
that roast, that was like perfectly executed.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "Wow, she's really good."
Yeah.
And they already asked her to do it again. Already asked her to come back.
She
Wow.
went on the Howard Stern show and like read all the jokes that she like didn't choose.
see
and
that. Those are
they were
funny.
I gotta watch that. Oh, I don't even know what.
And
I
they
would
weren't even
say.
that bad either. Like one of them was like, "The Wild Robot is nominated tonight," and that's just Nicole Kidman after 3 Pinot Grigios, something like that. Like it's funny. Oh, she said Glenn Powell is nominated for Hitman tonight, which makes him the second hottest assassin in this year or something like that. Yeah.
She just says it so eloquently and like no stutters. Like
Yeah.
you think about how many times she practiced and practiced
Yeah.
and just like said it to people. She went out there and like, or she's like, "I'm Nikki Glaser and this is 82 Golden Globes. Ozempic's biggest night." Like
Yeah, yeah.
perfectly flawless.
Yeah.
And I like that she's like, I poured my heart and soul into this for the
Yeah.
last like whatever. Like it makes me be like, oh my god.
Yeah,
it's better than her just be like, oh my god, yeah, like I could do that in my sleep.
Yeah,
Like,
I just
love
do that
she was,
together
like,
overnight.
I
You
fucking,
know,
like,
yeah. I winged it.
I think
Imagine
she's
just,
so
like,
pretty.
I winged it. I'd be like,
I'd be like,
She's so pretty. Oh my god.
Wow.
40. I'm
I
like,
think she has. Do you think that was her full hair? Or do you think that was extensions?
it's gotta be
Extensions, I think.
I
It
thought
has
her
to
hair
be.
is so pretty.
So
that-
pretty.
Yeah. I mean, if they were extensions, they were fucking looked.
Yeah.
amazing.
her hair was also changing every time too. Did you
Yeah.
notice that? I was like, and she was nominated for like one of the stand-up.
Yeah. She's like, now as a first-time Golden Globe loser, I'm Nikki Glaser, which is so
That
funny.
was funny.
I
She's so
I
nice
love the
whenever she
Pope,
comes in here.
the Pope bit too.
Yeah, then she like sang.
Yeah. She can sing.
Yeah. I mean, she hit
Talented
all
woman.
Yeah.
cylinders.
Yeah.
I would love to have been in that room just seeing all those people. I just can't even.
You guys think you could ever do that?
No. Host? No.
Because like,
Part
no.
of me,
oh my god.
Part of my ego was like, I could do that.
I think you could.
Actually, I don't know. I feel like if I was a little drunk, I could do it.
Like if I
Depends on how many
practice
people
and
were there.
practice and practice and practice.
There's no. I mean, I'm so scared of public speaking. Like, there's
Yeah, I
no
hate public
shot I could do
speaking.
it.
My dad always used to be like the host at like their like Hall of Fame dinner for like our high school, and like he'd like think it's like his big night,
The
like,
MC.
in his room, like getting all ready, like practicing. Meanwhile, it's like he's like making jokes about like his wife. It was like
Yes.
this crazy woman.
I love
Oh
that.
my god, why is that gonna make me cry?
It's like, so cute. He really took that. But Maddie, I seriously think that I feel like you could. Not that no
day
one
I'll be
could.
the
but
host.
I could
Yeah,
see
I
you
can
the
doing it.
102nd, whatever,
Yeah.
Golden Globes. Yeah, I feel like maybe if I practice, maybe try some stand up. I mean, I couldn't. I would have
Just tell
to
them
take a
right now.
lot
Just
of
be like,
work.
Nikki, actually, it's fine.
Nikki,
I'll
me
do
and
it.
you.
Hey, Nikki.
Nikki,
Maybe next year. I'll do.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
2025.
Stuff aside.
Nikki, mentor me. Okay, should we get into the?
Okay,
Hey,
let's
before we get
yeah.
into the
Hell yeah.
bowl, we have a new friend on the show here. BetterHelp. BetterHelp is sponsoring Fishbowl, so we are very happy to have them on. Every January brings you 365 blank pages waiting to be filled. And in 2025, maybe you're ready for a plot twist, or maybe there's a part of your story you've been wanting to revise. Life isn't about resolutions that fade by February. It's about picking up the pen and becoming the author of your own life. This is beautiful. I have been going to therapy for 5 years now. It's done nothing but help me in my new relationships, in my relationships with my family, with my friends, everything, especially in the new year. I know we all have our resolutions and stuff that we want to fulfill, and sometimes you can't fulfill them right away. Things take time, and helping yourself starts with, getting down to the nitty gritty, and that's gonna happen with BetterHelp. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. And you can access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. So write your story with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/fishbowl today to get 10% off your first month.
You're getting the 10% off. Okay,
that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fishbowl.
It was actually funny timing because I legitimately, my mom was like, please find a therapist.
Yeah.
Please. And so I have to actually find one.
Yeah.
You use /fishbowl.
Yeah, then I'm actually going to, I actually straight up.
Therapy is the biggest form of self-love.
It is.
Yeah.
I know. I just like quit for a little bit, but
It's literally just an hour to talk about yourself.
Yeah. I know.
Like, I love it.
And like you don't have to like feel like you're like burdening anyone. Like
Yeah. Like I'm paying you to listen to me.
Prattle.
Literally prattle your fucking heart out.
Wait. Loki kind of got chills from that. Like, pick up your pen and start writing your life.
BetterHelp.
I know, like literally.
Also, when you're talking, I'm like, okay, maybe Gia can host this because diction was great. BetterHelp, BETTERHE.
H as in Harry.
Shit, Gia.
Thanks.
Get her
Killed that.
radio, Mike. That's insane.
No, literally Nikki Glaser's quaking.
Yeah, she got two of her
Glaser's
biggest
watching.
competition right here. So watch the fuck out, girl.
Watch out next year.
Or maybe we can host it with her. We could be her co-host.
Yeah.
Like in this year, we are the Fishbowl cast. We're like all showed up in like a fishbowl outfit. We're like,
Oh my God.
people would actually start throwing things at us.
Well, they
could
would
do
just
it.
be like, who are you guys? Better know you guys. But
Or I was wondering, like, did you see the people that like help? Like, they're always in dresses, or like there's a girl in a gold dress and then a guy in a suit, and they were like kind of like pushing people like where to go, like when they got on stage.
Yeah.
How do you become one of those people?
Yeah, like an usher.
Yeah, or like.
I think those are always nepo babies.
Oh really?
oh yeah,
I think as a nepo baby myself, if I had to guess, well, because one time I'm actually only making this assumption because I believe it was Samuel L. Jackson or Idris Elba's daughter was one of the ushers for the Oscars or something like that.
And you were
to
like,
me, I'm always like, that must be a niece of somebody or a
networking.
granddaughter of somebody.
at USC, since it was in LA, through my sorority, we would get a lot of like random opportunities like that. So like one time I was like checking wristbands at the door of an Emmys after party.
That's cool.
It was very cool.
Okay, so actually I take it back. It's just all USC sorority girls.
Did you have to tell anyone like no?
Which ipso facto probably are nepo babies.
Jackie probably let in everyone.
I was just
I don't have a ticket. You're like, it's
the
all right.
fuck? Yeah, I was like, you're like, hot.
Just get in there. Like, here's my
Oh,
number.
Timothy Chalamet, get the fuck in there.
Lift up the shirt.
Yeah. You mean Lucas?
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't see it. It wasn't like a really cool after party though. I think it was like
You're like, it was fucking.
there were
lame.
cool people, but like no Timothy Chalamet.
Some of these. But do people send some of these in?
Most
Are yours?
most of these are Kelly's.
Most of them are my thoughts of the week.
Oh, and I was like, some of these are a little.
What's your favorite hole?
I don't
You know, Kelly sent in maybe a 10-paragraph page of all the thoughts that she had during break, which
By
was
the way,
so funny.
Incredible thoughts.
One of them being, what is your favorite hole and why?
Yeah,
so
but, like,
there's only 3 options, right? I was trying to think. Like,
Well, no, there's
there's
4. There's 5.
ears,
two.
your mouth.
Wait, no.
3,
2,
4.
3, 4, 5. Your vagine has 3.
Yeah.
and your earring.
No, or your vagine has 2 holes.
Holes.
Well, you have a booty hole, pee hole,
Booty hole.
and a baby hole.
Yeah.
Mouth. Did we get that one?
Yeah. So
Your belly button, technically.
Yeah. No, that's literally
9.
I was literally thinking of like I literally
like
wrote down like thinking
That's
I was
9 holes.
Ooh, this is kind of
if you don't have eyeballs, that could also be a hole.
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like belly button
occasional
notoriously not a hole. kind of the whole point.
I think my nose. I love to smell.
I don't even care.
It's more of like a crevice.
My belly hole is my least place
yeah.
on my body. My belly hole couldn't make belly button.
You first to say. You also said
like, do
my belly hole. That's okay.
What if you just
Like
did
my
nothing
belly
for
hole,
a
my
belly
least
button?
hole on the body. Least hole.
Wait, belly hole is. I'm only referring to my belly button as belly hole
Do not
now.
touch my belly hole.
Honestly, the name makes more sense than belly button.
Yeah.
Like,
It's got a fucking button.
I don't know what that.
Unless you have an Audi.
unless you have an Audi.
If you guys have an Audi,
Loki got it in the
I
Audi.
grew out of my.
I feel like you kind of give Audi vibes.
Yeah.
My sister has like a full-on Audi. It's like
I would get my Audi
me
removed.
have an
No, I think Mad.
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
I feel like that's kind of. You think a mini?
Mini. Are you an Audi?
No, I think Audis
that's
have like
so
a
sweet.
Yeah,
but like,
I
what do you
think
think? I feel like that it's offensive to call somebody an Audi.
Yeah.
Really?
You took that. But you like took that so gracefully.
I'm like in and out.
Well, I feel like people that have Audis are kind of more like, I have an Audi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
What is that supposed to mean?
like
Yeah.
you're
it's like
you're
a-
a little more eccentric.
yeah,
Also
you
means, like,
know.
I feel like you have like just a really flat stomach if you have like,
Yeah.
a body.
Mm.
Well, my like belly hole got a little distorted because I had appendicitis in 5th grade.
Oh shit.
So they
had to have
shoved
belly hole
something
surgery?
fucking this big in there.
Crazy. Like as a 5th grade, you had to like split open. That's
Yeah.
just fucking wild.
Split open your belly hole.
Split you open.
Your appendix burst.
Yeah, but it's not like a.
Oh, it's non-invasive.
It was like it was like laser, so it was like 3. There's like 3 dots, and then your belly button. But yeah, it definitely was exposed on the table. I'll tell you that. But like, it was crazy because I was so young and.
The one time I got surgery, I got ACL surgery, and they gave you
tear
simple
it?
instructions: take the anesthesia, get on the bed, take off like your clothes, and like I didn't know I was supposed to take off my bra, so I didn't. So like I wake up after like the surgery, and they're like, "We had to cut your bra off," because I was wearing a sports bra.
They couldn't have just undone it.
Because like
She's wearing a sports bra.
Oh.
wearing a sports bra, and I think like usually like the people don't fall asleep. That
Well,
quick,
you
but
already
I was,
you
like,
owe me $50.
Yeah.
literally though,
That's my favorite sports bra.
they just hand me like my purple Nike bra, and it's like cut down the middle. I was like, I like come out with my parents like, you just like it was pretty simple instructions, Cal. I was like, oh.
My sister.
You have to get fully naked for ACL surgery.
I feel like for any surgery.
I feel like
kinda
you
don't.
might want to switch doctors.
literally maybe.
What? That's your knee. Why do you need to be
Yeah.
nudie on
I think
top?
like for my nose job, like had to get like.
Oh, maybe because like I don't know.
Maybe because it was just like the clothes. I don't.
I had to get nude for a facial.
Yeah, is that weird?
You don't have to get
I thought you were joking. No,
You don't have
Kelly.
to get nude. They like
It
they literally say like undress and you can like keep your.
It was at the
bra.
strip mall in Wakankamaa.
Yeah, it's like some alleyway.
Oh,
I literally got fully nude, and the woman told me that because like she said like just yeah.
Did she linger a little longer after?
No,
Just-
she did. She actually did. But she was like, she said I was like very tight, but like she's asking for
tight.
my yeah. She was asking for like my lifestyle, and I was like, yeah, it's not my job that's like really stressing me out. Like I think I'm just like that's just like my person. It's just like I'm just like probably sit like with this a lot. I don't know. And she's like, because it's so tight, you're not getting enough blood to your brain, so like you actually could be like thinking a little quicker, and like she was like telling me like, my acne would be better because like I would get more blood circulation.
Whoa.
And I'm like,
Wow.
I'm like, you're telling me because my shoulders are a little tight that like I'm not using the full potential of like.
Yeah, it's been holding me
You're
back. I
like,
could have gone to
huh.
fucking
Yeah.
Yale.
So I
You're
could
naked,
have
you're like,
gotten
huh.
a 32 on the ACT.
Yeah.
What? But I feel like she had to be.
That
spitting
does
hot.
I feel like next time keep it like
Keep 'em
sports
on.
bra on or you know.
Yeah, just like
That was one of those things.
Or
Where
like when you go to the gyno, technically, and they're like get naked, like you can have like a bra on it. Like technically, your pants just need to be
maybe I should
Yeah.
ask more questions.
But yeah, I never even thought about that.
Yeah, like I usually.
I usually just let
Yeah,
it
me
all
too.
loose.
I mean,
I don't think I feel like I just go Winnie the Pooh.
and here we are talking about naked things again.
I did do a facial on Craigslist one time and like literally I think she just like pat my face a few times and like,
She's
put some, like yeah water on it.
She's like,
It was like literally like bright lights too, like no and like
Not
the music
relaxed.
why
was,
did you
like-
go to Craigslist to get a facial?
I don't know why.
It was at the
I don't
same
know.
strip mall in
I was like,
Wakankamaa.
it was literally exactly. Stripped. It was literally you can't fucking talk. First of all,
You too.
because I didn't get like sexually assaulted. Sorry if you actually did. Oh yeah, and then she just was playing like I thought she was gonna play spa music. She just put on the radio.
Oh, that's
was
not
like
relaxing at
It
all.
was like a Dua Lipa station, so it was like 7
Jackie's
Dua
like,
Lipa songs.
Not again.
It's like I see you, moonlight. It's like
I was like, this one's $20. So like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
I love a facial though. Okay, anyways, this question says of these teams, who has the most recent win? Giants, New York Giants, Las Vegas Raiders, Chicago Bears, New York Mets.
Bears.
Holy shit.
Giants.
No, Giants haven't won.
Giants lost to the Eagles.
Damn.
But they did beat
They
that
did,
team that they were
I
supposed
know
to
that
lose.
Is it? Do we have the answer?
I think it's probably the Bears.
I feel like Bears.
I
like
the Raiders.
90%
No,
sure it's the
for sure,
Bears.
probably
I
not
went
Mets.
Giants, so I'm out.
Booth, do we have any
I'm gonna
fact
go
check on
Bears,
that,
too.
Booth? Well,
Bears just won on Sunday. So.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
shit.
And did the Raiders lose?
Let me double check.
since
They might have had a bye, but I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I remember, I know the Bears won because it was like, because
And Dan definitely wrote that.
Raiders lost.
Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
This might have come before the break. This
All right,
question.
so
'cause
like,
that would
if
have been
anyone
tougher.
wants to talk ball with Gia, let me know because I know ball clearly.
Ball with Gia.
You're so right. Those definitely did.
She's a
You
good
know-
basketball player.
Should I
Oh, yeah.
start my own show talking ball with?
You know that Sparky's 66?
What?
Yeah.
Actually, that doesn't surprise me.
I know. It
He
kind
gives
of,
me like late 40s vibes.
Yeah.
Crazy. I thought he was older.
God.
I literally got like 78, 80.
80? Yeah, we have an 80-year-old person working.
That's illegal, I think. If we had an
I was
80-year-old
thinking about this the other day too, because since this just happened to me, the worst feeling when you're scrolling on TikTok and you have like a thought about a video and then you open up the comments and the comments are not aligned with your thoughts at all.
Yeah.
Like that's what I just feel like just happened. Like I had a completely different thought. Like that is such a humbling. Like I'm like, what the fuck is this? Look in the comments and everyone's like, you're gorgeous girl, keep doing you, or
Yeah.
like whatever the fuck. And I'm like, great, can't read any
Pretty tough.
it.
Wait, Harrison Ford is
Look at these guys in their
Hey
coats.
guys.
Okay, Pete Coats.
I've been looking up.
Yeah, they don't even
I
care.
can't even like
I
bother
just
to
get
wait.
scared that they hate me ever since Surviving. It freaks me
They
out.
probably do hate you.
Oh, God.
My God.
Harrison Ford is 82.
Yeah, he looked terrible.
And Carter
He
just
looked
died.
great.
Really?
Yes, I was like, my grandpa's 82.
My grandpa's like 86 and he looks so much better than him.
Wow. I'm like, the fact that he's just like still acting and stuff, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right, Ford.
Yeah.
Are you an all about that journey kind of gal or a get me to the fucking destination kind of bitch?
I also love the way that you phrase this. Like,
Yeah, wow.
I think I'm a get me to the fucking destination bitch.
Do you mean this in a literal sense or in a like metaphorical sense?
No, like, what's your mindset?
Ah.
Like, what's like? Are you like?
Oh, okay. I think
You know
my,
what I mean?
my
Like, what's
mindset
your-
is I'm all about the journey with my life.
Like,
If I'm actually
vacation?
traveling, I'm like, get me there right fucking now.
No, I didn't mean like literal. Like I meant more of like, are you like, girl, like, are you like, you know what? When you get to the destination, it's gonna be worth it. Or are you more like, it's about the journey though? Like, which one are you?
Well, like, okay,
I think
for
it's
me,
about the journey.
I'm about the journey, but like I feel like 20 sometimes it's like I picture it like a spinning wheel, and you know how it's like you like think it's about to slow down and like land on one
picks
thing,
right back
and
up.
it's like, oh, it's still going, and then you go, okay.
Yeah.
It's actually still going. And then you're kind of like, all right, I'm getting a little dizzy now. And it's still going. And then you're like, all right, I need you to fucking land on something. I'll enjoy it once it's landed. But like, I need to know right
It
now.
depends.
When
It depends how long the journey is.
Exactly. So it's like there's a certain level. Like I feel like once I can tell what kind of journey I'm going to be on, I'll enjoy it. But right now, like I need you to fucking pick one.
Like you want some answers to some
Want some
questions.
answers.
Yeah.
And then I'll start enjoying.
What's that called?
Yes.
Curious journey
you
taker.
work for the journey. Journey. fucking tap-
I tried so hard
tried for the journey. The journey tapped out, and
And then the journey just took like way too long.
Yeah. Sometimes you get frustrated with the journey.
And now I go, get me to the destination. Yeah. Give me to the fucking
Now you're
destination.
A little half and half.
I'm definitely more of a journey, but because I don't always get to my destination, so it's more of like not even like.
Oh. Was so sad.
That's also so philosophical. Like, that's
Yeah,
so
what?
profound.
Are you okay?
It's not even.
And I never get. She's like,
mostly fail.
like, must be nice to see what the destination is.
Wow, that was probably like the most
Pick
pick
me.
me. I just said, well, I guess I wouldn't know.
Yeah. Literally. I've never experienced that.
It's funnier that you asked this question.
Damn it.
She asked the question
Really,
to
damn
say
it.
that.
Okay, but literally, what are you?
Journey.
Journey.
I think also like watching like Demi Moore, for example, like and like Nikki Glaser, like in their older age, they're still like accomplishing all these great achievements, and I think that's harder as a woman too. So like that gives me inspiration that like the journey's gonna keep going, and
Paige
never know what's gonna
DeSorbo
happen.
Talking on Giggly Squad about breaking
Yeah.
up with Craig actually made
Yeah.
me feel so much better about just like timelines and everything.
Yeah, like
It was just like it's
There-
fine if you're 32 and like,
yeah, people want to put time, especially on like women's lives because of like biological clock, whatever. So many things can happen. Zoe Saldana, she's however old, she just won her first Golden Globe, and same with Demi Moore. Demi Moore's in her 50s, she just won her first Golden Globe. Like, it does not matter what time.
Too, like I just think like a year is so much longer. Like when you're in the year, it feels so long. When you look back, it looks so short. So like I feel like when you plan your goals, you're like thinking about it as like in the fact like, well, in 1 year I want to hit this. But like 1 year is so much longer than you like.
How many things can happen in a year?
Yeah. Also, too, like even I just like I think like my biggest like mind fuck of 2024 was like Chapel Roan. Like I just think like she was just like her life was just like insane to me. Like she's just like and I feel like that's so true for her. Like she worked her whole life like to be signed and like finally gave up and then got found. Like in the end, like I don't know. I feel
It's crazy.
it's lit.
Yeah.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Okay, so this is ironic because me and Jackie were literally talking about this before. But it says handicap stall fear cured. Kelly, please explain this. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but remember I said like one of my fears, like irrational fears, is like I don't know why, but I like to use the handicap stall and I'm in the handicap stall and I'm scared I'm just gonna see wheels out in front of me as I'm like, in the middle of going to the bathroom and I'm gonna be pissed. So
Or you're gonna be pissed.
yeah.
Imagine now the person in the wheelchair.
She's like, and I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Get your fucking wheels and get the hell out of here. No,
Get out.
I'm literally I would be mortified is what I meant. And so anyway, I'm waiting to go into this stall and I'm not in the handicap stall, but there's some other girl who's probably like my age in there. And this family pulls up and
Is this true?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And this boy has to go to the
I
bathroom.
just got confused for a second.
I know. And this boy, basically it's just a family in front of me, mom, 2 young kids. I think they're like 3 and like a baby, and she was like waiting, but she was waiting for the handicap stall to get them in the bathroom, but someone was in there. Kid ends up like peeing his pants, and like then the girl that's like our age like walks out, and like she doesn't even know, but like this kid just peed his pants because they couldn't get into the handicap bathroom. And I'll like from that on, like I don't care how bad I have to go, I'll hold it. I'm not stepping foot in one more handicap
Did the
stall.
woman say like sorry? Like did she
No,
know?
the woman, because the mom, like, she didn't, like, make a fuss. It was more of, like, an outer observant thing. Like, she just kind of, like, rushed her kid in and was like, it's all right. Like, it's all right. Like, I have a pair of pants. But just, like, you could just tell it was, like,
But
stressful.
also, if every other stall's full and the handicap stall's the only one open,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't do a very good job of advertising. Like I feel like on the train they do a good job of being like, hey, by the way, pregnant people and like wheelchair people supposed to sit here, so just be cognizant of that. But I've never seen a sign like that on
No.
on a wheel.
And, like, that's why I think it's so weird, too. And maybe that's why it's a fear, because, like, there's no exact right or wrong. Like, you can use it. So I think, like, having, like, being able to use it, but then, like, I don't know. Like, it's a whole thing, I guess.
It honestly has not been a fear of mine. Like, I don't really stress about it, but not well. Not well.
yeah. Now I feel bad
Every
for that
time Jackie's
poor
going to be
boy.
running from the handicap stall. The only one open. You're like,
I love the new stalls that are like green. There's a green light and it's like this is open, like the like new.
Yeah.
I forget where those are. Maybe it's at a stadium, but I like those how they're efficient.
I like that too. What movie do you think most closely resembles your life? Fights with this. He also said it could be or what character do you think?
Ooh, that's a good
I've never
question.
actually known.
What about that?
I mean, I feel like I have just such an average
like
life.
Probably Mitchie from Camp Rock. Just kidding. Just kidding. But like that is where my mind actually went to first.
Have you guys ever seen the movie The Age of
Make
17?
me answer again. She's like, oh yeah, the girl who hates her life.
Probably just like the girl who like pretended I had a completely different life and then actually like had a secret talent and then like fell in love with Joe Jonas. But like
Yeah, I mean that's actually like great
Not a
answer.
bad life. That's a great answer.
I know who Maddie is. Hannah Montana.
Oh yeah, I guess. I'm like moves.
Oh yeah. Oh my
like
god.
who at my personality at Barstool, but then like I got a secret life and that's Maddie.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like not her. She's like a pop star.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So I guess that.
I don't know. Mine's probably a little bit who I would like to
What's
be. I
so-
can tell you what I would want my life to look like. You know the movie Erin Gobrokovich? That girl is a fucking
Never actually.
We both just we all.
damn
What is
it.
that?
Like
Wait,
I've heard. I
maybe?
know what you're talking about, but like.
She gets played by Julia Roberts, and this is like this woman who like
Didn't she,
basically
like, get
doesn't have a
cancer?
job, like works for lawyers,
Oh, I've heard of that movie. Yeah,
It's
Aaron
not-
Brockovich.
Yeah.
I think you just mixed it up with
Yeah.
the Irish phrase.
Yeah, she meant to
Aaron
say.
Gobrock.
She said Aaron Gobrock.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought too. I was like, what? That's
Because
what
Aaron Gobrock is a saying in fucking Irish.
literally, damn it.
Wait, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Aaron Brockovich. Never heard of this one.
I can't think of this.
No, Pretty Woman. You would like it. You and Sabrina should def watch.
Your turn.
Yeah, that's a hard one. I have to think about that.
That's hard.
You know what? That should be the homework for next week.
Yeah, I actually
He's
can't
gonna
think
be
of
the
a single
main
movie
character
right
in
now.
my
That's
own
because
movies.
you have to take thought. I mean, like my mind literally went to Demi Lovato and Grown Ups.
Have you guys seen the movie Age of 17 with Haley Steinfeld?
Yes.
I feel like that was a very good, accurate representation of my 17-year-old life.
Oh, really?
A lot of my besties hooking up with my brother, mental spirals.
What the F?
Is your brother hot? Out of curiosity.
I don't know how to answer that question.
And is your brother
he
still single?
A good-looking
What's his
guy,
name?
yes, and yeah, he is single.
What's his name?
that's
His name's JB.
I'm not gonna make
That
you.
movie makes
JB
me
stand for?
cry.
John Baptiste.
Ooh.
Yeah, I used to be really weird about like my friends hooking up with him in high school. I'd be like, if you hook up with him, like you're literally dead to me. Don't talk to me.
I actually was always curious about that. Is it because you?
I think it was just because I felt like ipso
were
facto
using
they
you?
were using me as a
Yeah, yeah,
friend
yeah.
just to get to my brother. Where it's like, okay, like why even be my friend in the first place?
Yeah.
It's also like a stigma, like all over like TV and movies. Like, you know, like you can't date the.
Yeah.
So it's even if like you like obviously for obvious reasons you wouldn't want your friends dating your brother, but then it's like also like that's what's everyone else.
Yeah. If it happened now, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, John Baptiste, my number is.
Smelly and John? Oh yeah, there's his.
Oh,
John.
is that his face?
No, that was just like his Twitter bio.
I don't think I've ever really understood when like nepo babies or like really rich people are like, oh, I don't know if my friends are like just using me for my money or my clout or something. I would kind of be like,
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, but like I'd be like, okay, they're still my friends.
Yeah.
So do what I say.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
just have a little incentive.
You just have complete control over your
Yeah.
friend group, low key.
Maybe like maybe I wouldn't actually like that, but I feel like I would.
Well, also you can entice them with the money and then have them stay with your lovely personality.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be like, I back my personality up.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
100 Also, too, I'm like, if I'm enjoying their company at that point, I'm
Yeah.
like, all right,
I'd be
that's
like,
fine.
I feel like this is a great situation for
Yeah,
me.
I'll get you around at the bar if you keep me entertained. Like,
Yeah, literally.
Okay, this question's really strange to me. Or it's just like
not me ejaculating.
I'm really confused. Well, I don't think it looks like not your handwriting or Jackie's.
I did. Oh.
Rank these animals' dicks in order of weirdness.
That wasn't me.
Weirdness?
Because it goes one.
That was Jason.
That was you? All of a sudden we look at the booth, he's like,
Wait, that's like
Yeah, why? What's the problem?
wait, like what? It's like, does a duck have a corkscrew dick?
Yeah, it's like a corkscrew because I don't know.
He's like the one that I saw.
There's like it. Apparently, a
You have to
duck's
screw it
vagina
in?
is like
These are-
labyrinthian.
Okay,
so-
wait. So like each animal has like dick descriptions. So
Okay.
duck,
Yeah, I got
corkscrew.
like super stoned and watched a video about this, and I was super fixated the next morning because I
Okay.
was still pumped.
Jason, I literally love that you brought this to the
No,
table.
I love
Thank
this.
Great thing to bring.
Also, like the thing that you scribbled out right here kind of looks like you were trying to draw a little.
Were you?
Wait.
Okay. Okay. Duck, corkscrew, dolphin, perennial.
Prehensile. It can like grab things.
Holy shit. Okay. Grab thing, dick. Cat, barbed.
Oh.
Sea slug.
Barbed wire.
Yeah, I'd assume. Sea slug, detachable.
Oh, detachable would be cool.
Cheetah, a cheetah. What is that?
I don't even remember. I wrote this before the break.
Chinda, four heads.
Oh, echidna.
Echidna.
That's what Knuckles from Sonic movies.
Echidna.
is.
They're like
Yeah.
the little.
red
they kind
guy.
of look like hedgehogs.
Well,
almost.
their dicks have four heads.
What the?
What?
Guys, okay, so corkscrew, one that can detach, or one that can grab things. Barbed, one that can detach, and one with
Detachable
four
seems-
heads.
Easy, I have my answer.
What's your answer?
Corkscrew.
Number one.
Is number one corkscrew.
I
Weirdest.
feel like you have to like.
Yeah, but I feel like that could like you could like put it in and then.
Well,
But I feel
it
like
just
that
says,
would-
it
yeah.
says ranking.
It's like a dreidel or
spit on
some
that
shit.
dick.
So now we have to rank and imagine ourselves doing it.
No,
Okay.
I just need
Corkscrew.
no. Now you're making it weird. You're making it weird.
just wants us to rank the
just, like,
dicks. It's
weird.
not weird.
Yeah, just rank it. What's the weirdest one? I don't
the
know.
weirdest one.
The one that
sure.
can grab things, I think.
Yeah, I think the one that can grab things is
The
crazy.
four-headed
I
one.
feel like the detachable one is like
Detachable
so
is crazy
convenient.
'cause-
We should like that would be just like
Detachable isn't shocking to me though.
long distance
Like,
detachable. Here, just
Yeah.
keep it.
True.
And then they literally can't cheat on you. I love
I love that.
Wait, detachable.
It's a slug.
Right,
It's a
corkscrew
sea
fun.
slug.
It's a slug. It's a slug.
Makes it a little.
Wait, no, but guys, I think the forehead is weird.
Forehead
because
is.
Why do you need 4? There's not 4.
That means he can
true.
cheat
Maybe
on
you
you.
should
Be have the 4th for it, just to slap around like
4 echidnas at once.
Yeah.
So he can maybe he can fuck 4 at once.
That's so cool. That's like great fun facts.
That's a great fun.
Animal sex is just. It's
I know.
actually kind of sad.
Wait.
Yeah, yeah,
These
yeah.
are real life.
Yeah.
Wait. Slugs actually
I
have
think
to
we were
touch-
just making this up.
I thought Jason just came up with crazy.
Oh, these are
animals
what
of
they
dicks.
have. These are literally what they
I
have.
thought he was like thinking of like the craziest dicks he could think of and like matching them with an animal. I literally was like, all right, Jason, let's go.
I'm confused about a cat. Like, wait, is
Yeah,
your
barbed
Is your cat
girl. So I don't know.
barbed?
It's got like a barb on the end to kind of like, I guess, scrape out the
Yeah,
competitors.
male cats possess penile barbs, which are small hook-shaped spines located at the surface of their penis, believed to play a role in stimulating the cat during mating.
That
Whoa.
sounds barb.
Okay, well, at least the girl cats get some fucking
Yeah.
stimulation. All the rest of the animals, the guy animal just comes up and then runs away.
Or just detaches. He's like, I'm just gonna actually leave my dick here.
Yeah, which is like even more
That's even
disrespectful.
demoralizing. He's like, just that's all you get. And then they leave.
Leaves it in
But they have to leave really slowly because they're a slug. So they're like, bye.
he can't even make the runaway.
Where are you going? I can still see you. He's like, I'm leaving you with my
Just
dick.
close your eyes,
Still have
please.
control, or is it like
Leaving you with a
now-
piece of me.
They probably have control. Like, animals are fucking weird.
I don't know though, because think about like a lizard. Like lizards can detach their tails, and like those they still like move and stuff. The tails.
Next time I see a slug, like I am.
I wonder if
double
slugs like
taking-
they like collect
I am
it.
double taking so hard.
Sea slug. Sea slug.
Sea slug. Oh, a sea.
Oh, it's a sea slug.
Schlag.
Even worse. Tries to swim away. It's like,
Corkscrew sounds like it would tear up my shit.
Yeah, that sounds like it would hurt really bad.
it sounds like a fucking slippery slope. Like a water slide. I don't know. Okay. Next question.
I like that.
Okay. How long would it take you to drink a kiddie pool full of water?
I love this one.
Like my whole life. Oh, is there an incentive? I would take my time and.
Yeah, I think it would take my whole life.
Like no, if it was like a goal, like how fast could you do
Oh.
it?
You would die. For money?
How many ounces in?
For money?
Like no, just like to see.
What type of kiddie pool are we talking about? Like a blow up
all
one?
of us are okay. I'll rephrase it so you can get your mind in it. So all of us are stuck in the office and we have to finish our kiddie pool, and whoever finishes it first gets paid $250,000.
Wow,
Trauma.
I honestly think we should try this.
Yeah, I think we
Wait.
should.
Are we talking about like an inflatable kiddie pool that you can get at like Walmart? Okay. Oh, I think it would take me like.
Water. Like I don't think you could do it in a day.
Several hundred ounces of water.
Yeah, no, I think it would take me like
If you drink
48 hours.
What?
72,
When you
72,
die?
72.
You'd drown.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah.
kidding. I don't know, but you might drown.
It would
You
take
could
me.
easily drown.
Just kidding.
I made that up.
But you might. I was thinking.
It's saying about 150 gallons.
Okay, so how many gallons? Oh, you drink like a gallon a day, right?
You're
Well,
supposed to.
my life.
Okay, if you're supposed to, that means we're capable.
You thought you could do it in 2 days?
Yeah, 150 gallons in 2 days. I'd be like, actually,
Okay, fine. Fine.
a week, 2
We're
weeks.
like, we should try it.
I'd give up and drown myself.
Yeah, I would say maybe a week.
Who's
then.
waving?
I was waiting to
Hey. Oh, hey. Hey, we're talking about drinking fucking.
Dude, she kidding.
Talking about chicken. Drinking.
Like, huh? We're talking
wanna.
about drinking.
Here.
How long do you think it would take you to drink a kiddie pool of water? 150 gallons. That's what we're saying.
Gee, I thought you could do it in 2 days. Your outfit's sick, Ray. Yeah, get in
You
here.
can come on.
Your outfit's sick.
Shake what your mama gave
I
you.
haven't seen Ray in so long too.
Look at you. Hey, put on your
Hey.
Ray, perfect time.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Happy birthday.
And I'm like,
Today's your birthday?
No, birthday.
Oh.
my birthday month though.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
it
boyfriend's
is.
birthday's on Thursday.
Oh, happy birthday.
When's your birthday?
Move that mic closer.
Sorry.
Low key, guys, ideal time to have birthday in January because I feel like
love my
January
birthday.
is really hard sometimes to like power through.
Yeah,
And like having your
So
birthday
true.
in it.
Kelly's birthday's February 15th.
I know. Yay.
My birthday's February
Aquarius season.
26th.
You're a Pisces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my
Oh, I'm
ex-mother.
Aquarius.
Ex potential mother-in-law's birthday.
Oh.
Wait,
You're a trigger for me.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Ex.
Wait, when's your birthday?
potential.
September 6th.
Virgo.
Lucky number.
Virgo.
What's a potential mother-in-law?
I was engaged.
What?
I knew that.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
26. Gonna be 26.
When were you engaged?
When I was 23.
That's crazy.
Wow, new lore unlocked.
Dropped a bomb on her.
Welcome
Happy birthday. Walked in, dropped a bomb.
Oh my God. Well, good for
Not
you.
that
That's
holding
too
back.
young to be engaged.
Can you explain a little bit? You don't have to go into
So
it.
I got engaged. It was pretty like planned, I guess.
Did you want to?
Yeah. I mean, it was kind of just like a crazy,
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in love.
I guess.
How long had you been dating?
It was like a year and yeah, a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then
But now we are.
Yeah.
I'm single, yeah. So I should throw that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Broke up once, then we got back together, didn't get re-engaged. So it was like a whole thing.
Now we're here.
Yeah.
Literally
hell yeah.
comes in and we're like, all right, tell us about this.
So drop your trauma.
We are.
And
We've been talking about crazy things. Like, you know that a sea slug has a detachable penis?
Yeah, they just
Why
stick
do
them
we
in
always
and
talk
go.
about
I know it's
penises on here?
literally so much penis talk.
Yeah, wait, did you
Penis
guys? I read the comments. Like, I'm not really a big comment reader, but I read the comments for one of the Fishbowl one when we were talking about penises and like what it would be like for like a woman to have one.
Yep.
And the comments, like, they're literally like, and if this was a guy talking about having boobs, you'd all be up in arms. And I'm like, I wouldn't be.
Honestly,
Are
they
you
do.
not curious?
What the fuck are you talking
What?
about?
I feel like if
They already do.
yeah,
so
I do it all the time.
Like, that's what all the comments were like, just saying like, if it was men though talking about women like this,
he
and I'm
literally
like,
would not be
Probably would
working
laugh
there.
at
I talk about women like this every
every
single day.
I'm confused.
Just not in front of a microphone.
am I not allowed to like be curious?
I think it'd be funny if, like,
I mean, I get it. Listen, I get it. You know, but whatever. Who gives a fuck?
I'm gonna sexualize men if I want to. It's my God-given right as a woman.
I have so many questions about the detachable dick.
Yeah.
corkscrew dick, detachable,
Wait, let me- I'm
four-headed
gonna-
dick.
C slug D.
How do we even find this information out?
This guy right there.
Jason did research.
He got high. He got high and was like, I'm going to ask him this question
A
about
detachable penis.
Does my hair look
A
right?
species of sea slug discards its penis after
Listen.
mating. Then it grows another the next day. A tactic that may have evolved to avoid passing on the sperm to competitors.
So we were picturing like he
Oh.
drops it off for a little one, so and then he gets
comes
it
back,
going.
picks it up.
I think that's kind of cute. It's like you really get to
Now
pick
he's
the
just
one.
he's like just a little.
He just leaves a little gift.
Now he's greedy and growing, growing more.
Now he's a lazy.
I got bitches with my dick everywhere.
Yeah.
Greedy.
Okay, there's also one that grabs things, which is like really.
Oh,
slept
National Geographic. This one says it has 2 spares. I don't want to enter my.
Oh,
Needs
so it's like so you don't get unlimited. You just get.
You know, society today doesn't want us as a society to grow our brains and get smarter because I can't even read this fucking National Geographic article without having to make a fucking account. Like, fuck you.
Hell yeah.
Go
Next
tell
cue.
him.
Yeah, I agree with that stuff.
It's just annoying as fuck. Like, the one time I tried to read about a detachable penis, I can't.
Yeah, you gotta subscribe. That was one of Nikki's jokes. She's like, and if you're watching on Paramount Plus, cancel your subscription in 4 days.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
A little late there.
what guy in either the Chicago or New York
Oh,
Barstool
it's always
office
about this shit.
do you think could get furthest than a split?
Oh.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay,
really know everybody.
Clemmer notoriously
Clemmer.
pulled up like this.
Clemmer's got
Okay,
long.
You probably don't. Well, yeah, you do know. Do you know like people who work here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Clemmer's that really skinny guy.
Yeah.
Who was it?
Clemmer.
He has like glasses.
Oh, you know what? KB. I feel like KB could
Yeah.
definitely do a split. He could definitely do a split.
People look like I just don't know their.
I don't know.
I could see.
Maybe Kareem.
Such
he's
a
like-
random one.
Yeah, that's
I can
so
see
random.
that.
Why did
That could be the most random person to pick.
ever? Does he even still work here?
I haven't seen him in 6 months.
She wrote that question too, so you know that she's already.
Knew that you knew that you wanted to say that. Yes.
She's scared.
She dreams about Kareem in the splits.
Wait, guys, can I be lazy and can I just pass the ball back this way?
Yeah, we did that last time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Sorry.
Starving.
Can I be lazy?
You also you can. We didn't mean.
We don't have to hold you
Yeah,
hostage.
sorry.
Oh no, I'm fine.
Right, right.
Oh, I guess the consensus
up,
is
sweet Ray.
Kareem.
I feel like we also didn't.
yeah.
I guess Kareem or
KB's a good one.
I feel like because he wrestles.
I love this.
I could see Nick too, just like kind of being.
He's lanky.
Mook maybe.
No, I don't
No,
think
I
we
don't
can
think.
do a
I
split.
feel like he like can't.
Absolutely.
Maybe Francis. Maybe Francis could do a split.
Even like
Oh, Meek Phil.
I'm trying to think of like anyone
I was gonna
athletic.
say Meekville, but I just really.
Phil could do a
Taylor
split on that
Lewan.
thing. Oh, Taylor Lewan? I don't know if he could do.
No,
He
I
probably
probably-
could.
Will.
no, not Will. Will does not seem like the split kind of guy. No offense.
I
I think
know.
Francis could maybe do a split.
Let's have them all try.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Eventually.
think we should. I think
Split
I have
contest.
a couple ideas. I think we should. I think that we should get everyone to do a split in the office. I think that we should all do like a dance cardio, like one day, like get everyone in the office, to
Zumba?
do, like like a Zumba class.
I think we should challenge, like not challenge the act, but like do a collab episode.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Like
think
we go head to head with one person. Like it's just like 5 different challenges or how many people are on there, and we go like head to head with them and like.
Wait, that would be fun.
Like, they have a wheel,
smoke us
we have
in
a
the
wheel.
splits or whatever.
We
They're
make
just
our
all
own
so
gauntlet.
good at the splits. Big Cat's like,
Do, like,
oh
the
shit.
jump and, like,
yeah. Big Cat does the death drop.
We're like, holy shit.
Drag. Drag. Hell yeah.
Okay. So Yak, fucking
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to split
Get stretching, Yak. Get stretching. Get stretching.
Oh my god.
The one camera on me, I'm like, get stretching. God damn it.
Okay, what you got?
I have gum in my mouth. Would you rather be rich and miserable or poor and happy?
It's rich and miserable.
Poor and happy.
Oh, fuck off.
Here we go. Go with the pick.
Here we go.
Here we go with the
me.
pick.
I mean, like, how miserable can you be?
already
You're
miserable.
on an island
You
with
can
a
be
Range Rover.
fucking- I mean, look at what money does.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
look
true.
at.
Poor and happy.
Let's get real.
TBH.
Okay.
Money does.
Hang out.
Money talks.
Money is the root of all evil. Hello.
Hell yeah.
But
It's so true what they
you
say,
need
like,
it to
you're gonna have
get by.
problems Regardless.
See, I think that you
agree.
can be poor and happy if you like by poor I mean like living on the side of the street if you never had money to begin with. If you came from money and then you turned into that,
Yeah.
I could see why that would be hard. But like if I never knew what it was like to live with money and I was like doing my own thing,
Yeah.
I would think I could be totally happy.
I'd probably pick rich
Yeah,
and
yeah.
miserable too.
Yeah, I don't see a world where I'm
I've
rich.
been both.
The more I think about it, I'm like, probably. I mean, like, can't you be? Do you have to be rich and miserable? Or can you be like rich and like?
No, that's not the question. We're not altering the question.
I guess rich and miserable, and then everyone.
I'll choose poor and happy if I get to pick where I'm poor. Like, I don't want to be poor and happy
Valid.
in New York. Like, but
Hell no.
I'd be poor and happy in like
Santa Barbara.
Florida, you know, because it's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Italy, sure.
Yeah.
You know, like somewhere by the ocean,
Yeah.
or at least I can get a tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
feel
would
like
say
that's,
so.
like,
I'll
the
live in a
question
tent.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah, I guess.
So you could be happy and, or oh my god, I guess you could be rich and miserable, but everyone would probably assume you're happy.
Oh yeah.
Then you're like, if you're poor,
Yeah, no one
everyone
takes your
assume-
problems seriously.
But
They're like, you have money. It's like, well, I'm sad.
I just feel like it's simpler to be poor and happy. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
your life is
overall, it's a
simpler.
more
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
life
Which
to be
I,
poor and
wait,
happy.
which yeah, sounds more
to
intriguing.
find your food and act like
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
like hunters and
I
gatherers.
always think about this, like, if I was homeless, how would I build my way up? Because, like, one time I saw, like, this homeless man, and he had, like, this little, on the beach, and he, like, had this, like, setup, and it was a teapot thing, and then it was, like, a Make-A-Wish, and then he got a bunch of, like, nickels and all that shit, like, from the day, and then he probably just, like, collected and then bought.
Make a wish.
I would start there, and then I get, like, a few bucks, and then I buy a coat, and then I keep going.
Okay.
Or, you know?
Yeah, and then you would
Now we
get a
know.
job.
I would suck dick for money, and then I would build it.
Amp it up a bit.
And then the journey would be getting a little. The journey would
First I
be
would
a
buy a
little too
coat,
long,
and then I would
speed it
suck
up
dick for money.
by getting on my knees.
It's like a coat.
That's when
penis.
Jackie
Say
says the
fuck
journey's
this.
too long. And
Yeah.
It's fucking bush shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the journey sucks. Get on your knees.
Give me that. Give me that detachment.
had
Hi,
it.
girly girls.
Oh.
Bull.
Jacqueline? Does anyone call you Jacqueline?
No, but I really want to start going by it. I'm not gonna.
Would you be mad if I started just calling you Jacqueline?
No, go for it. I actually like probably won't. I like really have a hard time responding to Jacqueline for some reason. Like I just don't associate. it.
You guys, Madeline Conroy, she goes by Madeline, but I first used to call her Maddie all the time, and she hates being called Maddie, but she didn't tell me until like 6 months into our friendship, and I was like, oh wow.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
I just feel like
Jacqueline.
I don't know,
Jacqueline's so
maybe you-
pretty.
Yeah, Jacqueline is a
Jackie's really
beautiful
pretty
name.
I
too.
was gonna say wow.
Yeah, I think.
Wow.
But it's just like different.
It's
remember, like,
very elegant, like Jacqueline. Jacqueline.
You know, that's why I'm kind of like I don't know if I can pull that off.
Queen
I've
Jacqueline.
heard people
Totally
pronounce
could.
it Jacqueline.
Jaqueline? Oh, from that.
Everyone
from
needs
that,
to
Jaqueline?
Everyone needs Jaqueline, where you at?
yeah.
From Key and Peele.
Appeal sketch.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I just rewatched some of those the other day.
That was a question
funny.
on
They hold
Jeopardy
up.
last night.
The Obama one is so
Yeah.
funny.
Aaron.
Yeah.
I love.
What did they ask?
I was watching it on Netflix.
Like,
I think.
Is it pop culture
What was
Jeopardy?
the name?
I love Jeopardy. Like
I
old
love-
Jeopardy.
I like pop culture
Rest in peace.
Jeopardy. I'm so bad at the normal one.
You
I'm
guys
not-
like, if you were put on
too.
the show, would you be good at it? Like, if you
I
could
feel
you
like-
do a trivia night? Like, is that your job?
It depends on like what the category.
Yeah, it depends on what the
Pop
categories
culture,
are.
obviously, I'm like,
yeah.
rattling them off, but not, fucking.
Yeah, if it's like science,
1800s
yeah.
historic events.
I would love to.
That's
go
not the forte.
I would love to go on Jeopardy.
Family
I'd love to go
Feud.
on any sort of trivia-based game show. I
We
love
should do
trivia.
that with the Yak. We should do Family Feud
against the Yak.
Oh, they do Family Feud all the time on the Yak.
Oh, they do. We should do that.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
we are
that's
we're a
popping
family.
now.
They do that?
Okay, never mind.
Sit on it.
Yeah, like,
back to say.
I'm literally about to. I need to DM them and be like, yo, let's do a collab.
Yeah.
But
DM them like a spam Instagram, like, hey, love your following. Follow us for a collab with like the eye emoji. You know, like when you
Yeah.
get those messages and you're
so then they think I'm fake. Trying to set me up for failure. DM them fake.
Okay, would you rather go back, I like this one, and be your mom's sibling or your dad's sibling?
Oh my god.
My dad's.
My dad's,
100%.
yeah.
My
Actually,
dad's
I don't
the
know.
Ooh.
I feel like my mom. I feel like I would have maybe become more well-rounded if I was my mom's sibling.
Yeah.
I think me and my mom would have butted as if we were sisters.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the
100%.
same time, like, she's my
I would have a addiction problem if I was my dad's sibling.
Yeah. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
going to go with mom.
I'd go with mom.
Fair.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
Yeah.
strong argument.
So safe
yeah.
to say,
Yeah.
mom first.
I think I'd still, but yeah,
That's a really interesting question, though.
Yeah.
definitely.
Like of
My
them
dad's
when
an
they're
only child.
Yeah, I feel like my dad was more
so is my dad.
fun.
You could be his only sibling.
Whoa.
So my dad's an only child, so I thought about that, and then I was like really just thinking about me and my dad like hanging out all the time growing up, and I was like,
That's such a weird thought.
I feel like
Think of these.
do you guys have like a fun side of the family and like a
Yeah.
bad side of the family?
One just has less because
Yeah, mine too. Yeah.
I just have one that I prefer more.
guys, look how Jack Max saunters. Watch him when he walks out of here. He's such a
what do we think is
saunterer.
splits?
His
There's no way Jack Mack can do a
Ah,
split.
he's a 25%er for sure.
Jack Mack would be like,
Yeah,
men
get him
don't
in here.
split.
Get him in here to do a split.
Yeah.
Jack.
Or just like text him, can you do a split?
Oh, here.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yes, Jack Max coming in.
He literally wanted to be like called in for
Yeah.
sure. He got that mint way
he
too
was
You guys know what I'm
roaming
talking about,
around.
though, with his saunter. Like he's such like a.
Yeah, you do have like a swag. Bro.
vibey, yeah.
It's almost like when
Yo,
you
what
are
up?
wearing
Yeah, it's
ski
cool.
Can you do a split?
Yeah. 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 Come on, Jack. Do a split.
Can
Do
you
a
can you
split.
attempt?
Do a split.
Why not?
Not even gonna try?
Well, what if I told you?
Look at this fit. I think this
What
is the
if-
first
what
time
if
I've
I told
ever
you
seen you
that-
wear joggers.
No. You to sit in that chair, you have to attempt a split.
Let's see how far. No.
Fuck, that's not fun.
Bye. Cool
Okay,
joggers.
so far our
told you guys he wouldn't.
competition is not going well.
Yeah. Hey, look at him talking.
They want
about
me
it.
to do a split.
Literally, his hands literally look like this.
That's crazy.
Damn it, Mac.
God
Okay,
damn
well,
it.
so first of all, he's last on the competition.
Yeah. I was last.
He just
Kareem,
left.
number one.
Well,
Kareem needs to do the splits
Yeah, he needs
ASAP. I don't know where he is.
I feel like I don't even think I've seen him in fucking
Yeah.
long.
Anyone here do the splits?
can't.
No, I can't.
Hell no. Never could.
I wish.
Hey,
It's
I
honestly
would've-
one of my dreams.
Would've
To do
thought
a
you could.
split and to do a backflip.
I would have thought you could do a split.
Really?
Yeah, I could
Just
think.
because you're
No,
short.
like just because like you like. You're so good
Like,
with the
give off
flow. I feel like you could be like boom, like step
Yeah,
into a
I could see you
split.
doing a split. I could
Like,
see
you're so
you
chill
doing a
that I
split.
think
And
you
you
just,
too,
like,
Jackie.
Be like a subtle flex.
That was
Such a
such,
laid
like,
back
a pretty-
person. I feel like you could just
You're
split.
like boom. Ray's just like
Doing a split's really cool. I think.
yeah.
I
I
think my mom
actually
could.
So cool.
on a project. I had this project in school. It was like for psychology, and you had to like do interventions to yourself to like it was like achieve a goal. And my goal was to do a split. And so like every day it was like you had to like it was like a weekly thing. It was like supposed to be practicing for like special education, like how you would help a student like scaffold them to like hit their goals by the end of the year. So you're supposed to like practice like your own self-help, and like I chose a split. Like I didn't like stick with it, but I had to like write out a whole plan of like how I think you could be able to do a split over like the span of a month.
Wait, send that to me.
Yeah.
I'll send you my report. I think it's like attempting, stretching,
Yeah, it's just stretching like every day.
I think it's cool, like in yoga, when people are just like fucking bodying the stretches.
This lady at the Chicks in the Office show, they brought on this two pairs of women to have a dance competition to do trivia. One of the women was pregnant and she dropped to the ground and did a split.
That's sick.
It was crazy. She kicked her leg up and
She'll
then
have
dropped
she'll
down.
have an easy time at birth.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
maybe
for
too
her.
easy, and then
Yeah, right.
he's
We're
gonna pop
flying
that
across
thing
the room.
right out. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Did she do like the jump split?
They're like, bring this. No, like she was standing up, kicked her leg up in the air, like perfect kick into the split.
Wow.
My baby's like, I don't know how safe.
Yeah,
that is.
no,
You
not-
know?
probably not for a pregnant woman. At all.
like,
No, it was. It was literally perfectly executed.
My
Wait,
body is made for
think it's
right angles
so-
and right angles only. That's
wait, let me find
I
the
used
video.
to be like really stressed out that like I was supposed to like do a split on it, like do a split on that dick.
Right.
Like be
I
like,
know.
like,
like how though?
Like, how many tricks can you actually do on the dick?
Jackie's like,
Oh, the
Denise, I
trick.
have to ask you something.
helicopter.
I was like thinking like I could maybe spin around on it like once.
Here's one spin.
I could do a single other trick.
I can't imagine having sex with a dude just doing 1 360. Man,
I'm gonna do my
I would literally be like, what
like
the
first
fuck?
time you're like, I just gotta try something. Right? Like I just gotta try something.
woo, no hands.
He would
Have you
say.
not like tried to
Oh,
go around?
No, I've always been scared I'm gonna break
Yeah.
it.
Wait, what do you mean go around?
Like you don't get off.
Like just try
like
front to
reverse?
back. As it's like
To
like you're like trying to be funny, and you're like, oh, let me actually try to spin
No,
on it.
like
Talking like
no.
360. Are you talking front to back?
I'm talking like not getting up, keeping.
No, yeah. There's that. Like if you're switching positions.
Correct.
Yeah.
But are you saying like you're facing him, you spin around, you're
Yes.
still facing him?
Oh no!
Like we're talking about he's laying like this,
Oh, I'm
and you're
thinking
like,
about a 180.
No, if you're like on top of a
Whoa,
guy and you're
180.
facing him, and then you go like
gotta half
reverse
down.
cowgirl.
I was like,
You're talking about like
the first
going
half.
from
right?
normal to reverse cowgirl
I
almost.
said that I'm like, I mean,
Oh, I
she's
get
small.
it.
It works.
No, I literally was thinking in my head, Ray just keeps getting cooler by the fucking second.
Or like,
fucking
you could have went with
One
that.
second.
That was really a fact. That was a fact that was like seriously gonna intimidate me. Like if you were telling me you were doing a 360,
I've only 180'd it.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that
Yeah.
I can handle.
360.
I guess I've 180'd. Yeah, 360 is
I also don't
crazy.
think I'm like 180 as much as like I should be based on how you said that. Like
Wait, say it again.
I don't think I'm like 180ing as much as I should be. I guess.
I
based
feel
on
like
how
I
you
was.
said.
I've done it a lot. Like
It's,
as
I prefer change the whole
Yeah.
this conversation.
if there's a way to not be on top, I will find that.
God,
way.
I was so stressed out for a second, being like, I've not been doing 360s on it this whole time.
Jackie, do not worry.
then I'm like, I
about
do
your
it all the
lack
time.
of about your lack of 360s on the deck.
Like, do you think it's possible to do a 360 with no hands and just pure power?
That's all in the core.
I think
That's
so.
all in the core.
I would have to.
yes.
You would have to be like, hold on.
No, there's too much friction between the skin. There's too much friction
literally,
between
like,
the skin.
A super
Lube.
lubed up,
Lube.
Lube.
Strength.
and you also
and,
feel
like,
like know
agility.
how to break
Well, you have to be able to push yourself up on your arms.
Yeah.
And then push yourself from your arms because your legs can't touch the ground.
Where are your feet?
Yeah,
are
your
going?
legs can't
But
touch
you
the
go a
ground.
little.
So you have to
exactly.
you have to go like this.
would you have him help you?
Yeah.
Would you have,
your
would you
feet.
have him?
Momentum.
Spins me around.
Oh.
Now we're
Okay,
talking.
now we're
Now
getting
we're
somewhere.
cooking with
Ooh.
fire.
He's like,
Okay.
wiki. Oh, you would literally have to be like.
He's like applesauce. He's like revving you up. He's like,
One,
Literally.
he's like, okay, on that time you didn't tuck as much as you had to. You need to tuck further.
Like
Into your knees. Yeah, he's really painful. Yeah, he's like, chin.
You have to be clever.
Chin to your chest.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
next morning, you'd be like, that was kind of
I
crazy.
need to know if someone has done that.
Good, literally though, like
Yeah.
good luck
Cat,
to my husband.
I need
I'm
to
gonna
know.
try all this out on
Yeah,
him.
shit. Now I'm like, fuck.
I feel like it's
I
really
gotta do a
not
360 on the D.
maybe as
It would have to be a
uncommon
team
as we think.
effort. What'd you say?
I think it's physically impossible to do a 360 on the D.
I think
Without
alone.
help,
I think
yeah.
with help. You
Without,
can.
yeah, alone.
around and a plethora of lube.
Yeah.
He did eat
And a solid base. Like, the
Did you
base
just
gotta
say-
be solid.
Did you say he could P Diddy your
No,
ass?
P Diddy amounts of lube. Like I'm saying, like,
shit.
Like just a bunch of lube. If we get a real slipper.
Yeah.
I could
Let's
for
make that
sure
clear.
do a 360.
Yeah.
It's all attempt.
Okay, homework.
Yeah.
360 on the D this weekend, and then everyone let us know
150
how you
gallons
saw it.
of-
Yeah.
And
You
get
know
in
what?
contact with a sea slug, see how it really works.
Yeah.
I think
Nat Geo won't tell us.
I think if Caroline was here, she would have probably said like, "I can do it." Like, does she like if that?
Oh, I feel
not,
really.
yeah.
You think? I feel like
Or,
she'd
like,
be like,
she'd
"No,
like-
guys, that's impossible."
I don't know. We'll have to text
We'll have
her.
to see.
Yeah, I know.
Should I text her and say, "Caroline, have you
Yeah.
ever done it?"
Call her up.
And yeah, and once we get our answer, then we'll.
Or just maybe.
Wait, Nick, I texted you
Yeah.
the clip of the pregnant lady.
Go for it.
That's what these are for, Ray.
Yeah.
These are for.
That's disrespectful.
Exactly. It's bothering me.
Right.
Anyways, homework, chat. Figure out if you can do it.
Chat, go home, talk to your significant other, say, "Hey, listen, I've been thinking about the sexual fantasy I've been having, and I really don't want you to judge me. This is a vulnerable moment. I want to do a 360 on your dick." And if you're a guy, you say, "I want you to do a 360 on my dick." If they say no, then don't do it because that's unconsensual.
To get to that level of comfortability with your man.
Yeah.
And it's about to get.
Try things once.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little spicy here on the bowl. We're gonna really spice it
We're
up.
gonna
in
spice it up. We're gonna
2025.
challenge
We're
people.
all gonna come back with answers.
Yeah.
We're gonna challenge people this year.
I'm gonna try it for sure.
So if you have any
Well, I don't have
ideas
the
of
opportunity
what
to
you
do
want to see here, going on The Office, we're willing.
I don't have a boyfriend, so I'm just gonna have to do it with like a one night stand.
Send things in. We love you.
Jackie, you want to hit Craigslist? Maybe they have a 2 for something. Maybe they gotta buy one get 150 off.
Yeah, and then we'll get
We can hit
that.
that
You could practice like on a dildo.
Yeah.
On
I'm gonna strap it
That's
down.
not no, but you
Sex
have no
doll.
man helping with the spin.
Yeah, that's true. You have no man to rev you up.
So our dildo's like
answer.
She hasn't answered, bitch.
I think we gotta go.
Okay.
regardless.
Yeah.
All right,
Irregardless. Is irregardless a word? Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Iridociclitis.
I don't know, vocab girl.
Regardless.
Irregardless is a word. Come
great
on.
episode. Lots of laughs.
Regardless.
Irregardless is a word.
Oh.
Regardless. Let's look it
No,
up.
it's not regardless.
I don't know.
No, you both.
Go the route of like.
They're both words.
Literally means definition of irregardless is regardless.
No, it's
Oh shit.
That's what it says.
No, it's not.
two different words.
Can you do a split on the dick?
Thank you, Fish.
We love you guys. Great episode. We will be back. We are going to be permanently at 4 o'clock now, so we will be back on Tuesday. It's 4 o'clock this time for the rest of 2025.
Maybe we'll add another day.
Maybe.
And we love you guys, and stay tuned for more
SOTD.
exciting
Thanks for having
things.
me come in.
That's right.
Bye.